few things to go over before we start. Some important notes: don't have a pad plugged in. That will absolutely crash your game. Another important note in your volume mix: you want to have your voice volume set to 0. This will skip all of the lines of dialogue in the game, and it'll cause a lot of cutscenes to play fast, and also it will change up another game, sort of gameplay mechanic called interrogations. We'll get to that when we get to that. Don't worry. And then I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and roll this thing on. Folks, remember this is Shots Fired 2019. I'm pmcTRILOGY, and this is True Crime New York City, which is a video game. It's a real video game, I guarantee it. All right, let's go. I have a DPI switch on my mouse that lets me play with 9,000 DPI, and it's pretty much necessary to play the game. We're gonna go ahead and get vengeance for our dad. Our dad has been betrayed by someone, and in order to get vengeance, we clip through that wall, abuse auto-aim, and then we kill him. He's in here. He dies in the cutscene. Anyway, 5 years later, we're now practicing to be a police officer, and in order to be a police officer, you have to beat up foam. The controls in this game aren't rebindable. They're kind of all over the place. For example, to hit this thing, I have to hit Control, Shift, A, and left click. So that's right. Punching in this game is basically Emax. So if you used Emax, you already have a leg up on your competition in terms of learning this game. We have to use numpad a lot in this game. For example, to throw that guy, I have to do a numpad plus. Clipping this game, there's two methods. You can either strafe walk through a corner, or you can fire a gun and move into a corner. What we were doing there was the physical test, where we were punching a bunch of things. And what we did is that we passed enough of the physical test, and then clipped out a wall and ran to the end door. I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to pass enough of the shooting test, and then we're going to go right to the end. Also, grenades are a part of being a police officer in New York, so that's cool. That's really cool. My least favorite clip in the game. Oh, there you go. Easy. Simple. And again, so we passed enough of the shooting test so we'll pass the test, and then we run to the end. All right, driving test time. So for some reason, the police department of New York has a giant underground cavern for learning how to drive a police car. If you've ever been to New York City, this is a real thing, and they really do this. Turning on the siren makes cars get out of the way, which is pretty good. But yeah, we really don't have to do most of these objectives. Like, we're supposed to be shooting things while moving and doing pit maneuvers and things like that, but really just driving and turning our siren on is enough to pass the test, so you don't really need to interact with any other parts of the test. And then we have an important ritual here. In order to have a valid run of True Crime New York City, you want to smash this baby carriage. It's very, very important. All right, we know how to drive now. Easy, simple. Now we're going to get a tutorial on how to use the garage and lockers, like locker to change your clothes, garage to get another car, to get a different car. In order to do that, we're just going to clip right out and then jump through a wall. And hey, you know, we know how to change our clothes and get new cars now. So easy, simple. We still got some more to learn how to do, though. As I said, there's not too much driving in this game. We're going to have like 3 or 4 driving segments where the game forces us to drive. One of the things that we can do to make the driving experience less painful is face the camera in the other direction, and this will generally prevent traffic from spawning in front of us. Also, shout outs to that bus driver. The traffic in this game is not what I would call smart. This game does have a good licensed soundtrack, though. It's probably... This game had Activision money behind it. They didn't give the developers enough time to finish the game, but they paid for voice actors and they paid for music. All right, so now we're gonna stop and frisk some people. This is real 2005 New York here. Again, we got to use numpad plus to do this. This last guy we're gonna arrest. Gonna send him straight to the Shadow Realm. He's just gonna disappear. We're gonna turn around and he is gone. Straight to wherever arrested people go. I mentioned before, all dialogue lines are skipped because we set voice volume to 0. So there's supposed to be dialogue lines describing each of these guys, but they're skipped. So the cutscene just sort of, the camera just zips around for no reason. And I'm going to try to arrest all of these guys from behind. They're going to try and face me, but I want to get behind them so that way I avoid the animation of turning them around. This last guy is going to run away. And then I'm going to steal this man's car. He's going to... If you time it right, it looks like he's helping you get in the car, which is really my favorite. Watch this. Whoa. God damn it, KZ Fruit. Did you just curse me? Oh, no. Oh. I've never actually had this happen to me before. Wait. Is he going to run now? Oh, he's going to run now. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Wait, can I fix this? Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm going to like back all the way up. I can't believe. Can I even get out of this? Hey, bro. I might be... Yeah, we might just need to restart this. Wow. Okay. Well, great start. Great start. We're, it's fine. Don't worry about it, folks. Street test. The good news, though, is that True Crime New York City actually has a pretty good mission select menu. And so I'm able to just go into here and restart this real easy. Yeah, I've never had that happen to me before, so I wasn't sure what the best ways to do it would be. Yeah, thanks, KZ Fru. Even when he's not making fun of people during his own marathon commentary, he is destroying other people's runs. All right, let's hope the guy runs this time. That would be my preference. Oh, come on. Oh, no, not with a baseball bat. All right, here we go. He's running. He's running. All right, we're good. We're good. This is fine. This vehicle is rock solid. This video game's also rock solid. Oh, so, okay, so watch this guy in the cutscene. Close the door. Thank you. I really like the way that lamppost is on my car. So this guy's going to back up, and I'm going to arrest him. And we're going to go. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Solid video game. Well, that really woke me up. I was like, oh, man, just going to be another comfy True Crime New York City run. Nothing bad going to happen today. And then literally a bug that's never happened before. So, hey, folks, it's the speedrun marathon. You know, check off the free circle on your card. For that never happened before. Cool. Also, that's Big Pun. Big Pun's in this game. Okay. Cool. So we're going to do some save and load now. And this has a beneficial effect. There's a mission that we're supposed to have to do called Solve City Crime, where we just have to solve a random crime. And we're able to bypass that by making the game panic. By loading a save as soon as we go outside. And it puts us immediately onto the next story mission. And then I get attacked. Oh, no. Okay, so welcome to what's going to be a lot of this game, which is trying to chase down taxis. Taxis are a form of fast travel in this game, very similar to how they work in GTA 4. And we're going to seek to use those as much as possible. But, of course, getting taxis will be a substantial part of RNG. If you had dialogue lines on, that's the cutscene where you meet Christopher Walken's character. But good news, I mean, well, actually, I guess bad news, right? You probably all want to hear Christopher Walken, but we're going to skip all that because we don't have voice lines on. There's some other actors in this game, too. There's talent. There's voice talent in this game. So the structure of most of this game is that there are 4 crime syndicates and that we are trying to take them down to discover who the evil police officer is. There's a bad police officer. So this is a fantasy because really, no, they're all bad. But in here, there's one bad one. Christopher Walken, who works for the FBI, wants us to figure out who it is. Also, shout outs to Auto Aim. It's really good. I recommend it. Blow up the explosive barrels to take care of most of these guys. and then destroy that guy and pop through the door. Is Snoop Dogg in this game as a voice actor? I don't think so. Actually, there might be. I think there's a mode where you can play as Snoop Dogg, but you have to collect all the collectible Puma sneakers. There's the collectible items in this game are Puma sneakers, and if you collect all of them, you are able to, I think, unlock Snoop Dogg mode. So, I really, that's the best I can tell you. All right, so now we need to destroy this man with reason. By reason, I mean shoot him off his motorcycle. I'm gonna fire my gun so no one runs him over, and then I have to shoot him in the leg so he'll talk to me. And now we're gonna do our first interrogation. The way interrogation works is that I punch him until he tells me what I want him to say. Mostly I have to get those white exclamation points to light up. There we go. Easy. That's how you get your information. All right, now, so now I'm trying to get taxis to spawn. Please. There we go. Are there police bikes in this game? Wow, there are police bikes in this game. You learn something new every day. Folks, I have the world record time in this game, and I didn't know until right now that there were police bikes in this game. Amazing. The depths of true crime New York City. This is safe house, but it's actually dangerous. We're going to clip out of bounds and bypass a bunch... Sorry. We're going to clip out of bounds and bypass a bunch of triggers. If you're wondering why I'm constantly firing the gun as I'm moving, it's because being in a run and gun state makes me move faster while indoors. This door here would be locked, but because of what I did earlier, it never closed. So this is Cold Beer Man. We're going to hit him where it hurts, his cold beer letters. And once we destroy all the cold beer letters, he will be defeated. The idea is you want to spread the AK ammo among the letters as much as possible, and then like finish off the last few letters just with your pistol. And then in our interrogation, as I mentioned before, the structure is that we're trying to beat up 4 crime families to get information about a corrupt police officer. And literally, most of the missions are you go in, you interrogate the head criminal, you peace out, and go to the next crime place. The devs who made this game are Luxoflux. Luxoflux, mostly famous for making true crime games and for making Vigilante 8. That was their 2 big series. So Activision saw that Twist the Metal was popular, and Activision told Luxoflux to make Vigilante 8. Activision saw that GTA was popular. Activision told Luxoflux to make True Crime. And we're going to the museum, check out some priceless artifacts, which will be absolutely not harmed at all. This is supposed to be a stealth sequence, but I have no idea how you would play this game stealthily, so we're just going to run through and shoot everything. As I said before, the reason I'm shooting is just to stay in a run and gun state and move faster. But, you know, there might be some collateral damage. I wouldn't worry about it. When we get in this elevator, I'm going to ask that y'all check out the right side, the Aztec Chieftains. Good job. This man puts his hands up in the air, but only sometimes, not all the time. And we're going to have to go interrogate him, but first we have to murder all his goons. Oh boy. Okay, that was... Ideally, I would have killed everyone with the 50 instead of having to use my normal pistol, but it's fine. Who wants to get some carbonated sugar from the vending machine? Here, the game is going to try and give us a tutorial about how to do tasks. Tasks are a form... sometimes in this game, you could fail missions, but you won't get a game over, and you won't have an opportunity to redo the mission. What you'll have to do instead is do a task so that you can learn where to go next. It's sort of a way to... The thing that you would have gotten, the information in the next mission, you would instead get from the informant instead of having gotten it by successfully completing the previous mission. And we're going to go to an insane asylum where totally normal things will happen. Just kidding. So we have to beat up these 5 guys to activate a cutscene. You can clip out of bounds, and there is a strat for going to the next area, but it's kind of risky, and so for marathon purposes, and honestly, most RTA runs, we just beat everyone here up. So now we're going to clip out of the window and see the best New York City skyline of all time. Oh, yeah. Also the best cars of all time. Look at those beauties. whoever put that together. We have to clip back inbounds to get a weapon. Boink, grab that syringe. Any doctors here? Oh, actually, first, please listen closely to what's about to happen. The man loads a Windows noise into his shotgun for reasons I can't quite comprehend. But it allows us to throw a syringe at him and then one-hit KO him so hard that a smaller man pops out. And we are finally able to exit the building. Here we can't use taxis. We have to use actual driving, and we're racing to our destination. So yeah, this is gonna take like a good 40 seconds. How are all of you doing? I hope you're all enjoying Shots Fired. I'm so excited. I've had runs in Shots Fired of old. They were some of my first online marathons, and I am so excited to be doing a run in Shots Fired again. Thank you, Based Matt for bringing back. Was that Beetlejuice? Yes, that was Beetlejuice during the mental hospital mission. So yeah, no, that's right. That was the dude. Playing this game has actually been somewhat of an education in hip hop for me because it's I don't really know too much of it, but I'm growing to like it. Will I run Vigilante 8? Probably not. I don't know. Vehicular combat games aren't quite my thing. Although I feel like I'd like to see more of those speedruns. I've watched footage of Twisted Metal speedruns, and they seem okay. Not like my thing to play, but I wouldn't mind seeing them, watching them. Shots are fired in those runs, so there must be good runs. Have I played Streets of LA? I have not played LA. There is a runner who does LA, Colin. He's a really good guy. So one thing I did right there when I was clipping out of bounds is I kept mashing attack. You're able to cancel falling damage by continuing to attack while moving. And here, this boat is the boss of the level. We're almost at the end of the cartel. And once we defeat this mission, we'll have defeated the cartel. However, I actually can't finish the mission just yet. We have to activate the boat spawn before we can finish the mission. And so what I did is I defeated the boat first, and now I'm going to destroy some henchmen through the floor. Every time you see +1 career, someone has died. Every time you see +3 career, I have murdered someone through the floor with my gun. That is the meaning of that. There we go. Once the music changes, we know that we've gotten everyone. Important routing decision here. I need to pick Shadow Tong. As you progress through the game, each of the different crime families has more health and more armor. And so what we want to do is we want to do Shadow Tong second, so that way they are weaker than they would be otherwise, because some of the Shadow Tong missions can be surprisingly difficult. Anyway, we're going to go fight the Goths now. My apologies to any Goths out there, but we just got to do it. Also, thank you, Motorola, for sponsoring Shots Fired 7. The Goths hang out in a church. All right, so here's a strategy that might take a few times to get working. We need to clip through this wall. Ooh, I might get it actually normally. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, so by doing this, there are supposed to be 3 waves of enemies in this level, but what we've done is gone out of bounds, and now this is the boss. This is the guy who would spawn as the 3rd wave. By killing him, it activates the trigger for the end of the level, so this woman pops out of a coffin, runs out the door, and then we're able to use the door, and that ends the level. Easy. So now we're going to have to fight more guys. This is going to be the first auto-scroller, where we're just stuck in a limo, and we have to fight the Goths who are pursuing us. So anyway, yeah, so this is for the most part, all we're doing here is just trying to keep our health up. That's really all there is to it. With these enemies, I'm typically using auto-aim to lock on to them. There's a second auto-scroller where I'll be using free aim more, but for this one, we can just do whatever. Also, notice that Marcus doesn't really move with the vehicle, and we have like some good accessories in the vehicle. We got like a bottle, we got a nice tube TV in there. You can play some Smash Melee. If you're playing this game at home, there's a black car up here parked on the side. This one right here that my crosshair is on. If you mash E while passing that car, it'll crash the game and you'll get flung into space. Obviously, I'm not going to do it in a marathon, but I really recommend trying it out. It's a lot of fun. So right there was a chain reaction. By shooting one car and having it explode immediately in front of another car, you're able to instantly kill the second vehicle behind it. The answer is I would be playing Puff because space animals are the most boring thing on the face of the planet, Skiller. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, I always assume that when I'm doing a speedrun at a marathon, people are following along at home doing it live. And so I try to help those people out as much as possible. The best parts of these auto-scrollers are when a motorcycle gets hit by a car. The motorcycle can get launched into the air. It is deeply satisfying, and I recommend it. I wish I could clip out of the auto-scrollers. It would save a lot of time, but alas, no such luck. All right, we're almost done with this auto-scroller. We got one more set of enemies. Yeah, I actually don't think there's an up-to-date tutorial for this game right now, so feel free to yell at me to do that, because I probably should, and I'm a bad and terrible speedrunner for not having done so yet. All right, I took a lot more damage than I would have liked, but we're fine. We are fine. We made it through. A little closer than I would have liked, but our car was almost full of blood, but we made it through okay. Oh, look at all these people yelling at me. That's crazy. All right, now time to get another taxi. Yo, it's a taxi. So now the next mission is Hard Sell, which used to be my least favorite mission when I started playing this game. Shout outs to Skiller, who found a huge skip. Like, KZ Fru found a part of a skip for this level, and then it was Skiller who really killed it off. What we're supposed to do is drive a truck to 3 stores and then drive it back to this location. We're only going to drive it to 1 store, and then we're going to be able to finish the mission automatically. And it's really good because driving this truck is a huge pain in the ass. There is nothing satisfying about driving this truck. Also, notice the front grill there says Luxico. Thanks, Luxoflux. I'm sure you would have been a great car manufacturer. All right, so we're going to get to this store, and we're supposed to interrogate this shopkeep because we're trying to get information from him, but what we're going to do instead is intentionally fail the extortion. Extortion is a crime recently confirmed by Frog Detective 2. So anyway, he just slams into the floor. We're going to leave the store, immediately destroy our truck, and instead of replaying the mission, we're going to visit Informant. However, the location of the Informant is the location of the next start mission, and so that allows us to immediately progress to the next mission. If you remember, I said before you can cancel fall damage by doing a combo out of bounds, and I just did that. Important note that the sofas that I punched upstairs, you can only punch those sofas once. If you punch the sofas twice, you will crash the game. Please don't punch the sofas twice. Thank you. All right, we're going to murder all these dudes, and then we're going to interrogate Lynn. Hey, Lynn, how's it going? This is the part of the game where I like to remind anyone that you should hashtag ban Fretzel, F-R-E-T-Z-L. If you have a Twitter account, feel free to tweet it out. Ban Fretzel is a very popular hashtag. It was even tweeted by Griffin McElroy in 2014. So you too can be like Griffin McElroy, if that has any meaning to you. God, I need a taxi. All right, so now we're going to human cargo, which is like a least favorite mission for some folks. I really have not had too much trouble with this, which probably means I'm extremely cursed. Fretzel was here earlier. Don't worry about it, Skiller. I'll tell you when you're older. I can't believe I talked about banning him. He's not even here. Shaking my head. So now we're in this big cargo ship, and we need to chase down a guy who's got information for us. We're going to go ahead and skip this door. No need to open that. We got to summon over a crate. So that's the guy we're chasing. We can actually get ahead of him here. But unfortunately, we can't stop him just yet, which is annoying. I would love to be able to just interrogate him right here. But no such luck there. I feel like I'm moving really slowly, and it's kind of concerning. We have to wait for him to get to these ladders because we need him to go up the ladders too. Oh, this is going to be close. Okay, so that almost soft-locked the mission. This is now backup strats. You can get up that ladder. It doesn't save as much time as you think it does because, again, we have to go through a whole sequence where we're fighting some other guys. This is the slower way. Sad, I know, but... Oh, I might be actually able to roll through now. Nah, okay. So now we need to hit this door 3 times. Oh, wow, that guy made a real mistake there. You can't activate the door if you're close to the guys, so we're just gonna run around and body them. This is okay though. I get to show you guys a really fun behavior. First thing we're gonna do is activate this crane. We're gonna activate it twice, or I'm gonna try. No, we're not gonna. We're gonna play it safe. All right. So anyway, there's a ton of guys following us, and they're all really angry at us, but I know one thing that they don't know, which is how to walk in this area of the level. They just can't come over here for some reason. They're just all kind of looking at me, thinking about their lives, making very rude gestures at me. So it's a big issue for them. They're just, hey buddy, hey, how's it going? All right. Anyway, we now need to engage in a fight with Tommy. If you're playing along at home on the Xbox version, this is the part of the game that you can't complete. They shipped the wrong build for Xbox. And you can't actually humanly do this, I think. I heard rumors you might be able to like pause buffer this or something. But if anyone can actually confirm that, I would be curious. Because I've always been told this part is impossible on Xbox. And I just need to mash, and then eventually at the end, just throw him. And that's good. Hey, bye, Tommy. No one, as far as I know, has done a full game speedrun of this on console. The animations are sped up on PC, so if you're wondering if I like hacked the game or something, I've only hacked it in the sense that I'm playing on PC, which I suppose is like hacking, but you know, that's how it be. Oh, you need like infinite stamina? Okay. All right, so I'm going to do a save and load strat. You would have to drive back to get a taxi to go to the next location. I'm going to save and then load it so it puts me back at the precinct, and then hopefully we'll get a taxi out here on the road in front of the precinct. Ooh, 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 ooh. There you go. Cool. Not just another hamburger mix, Times Square. Oh, there we go. How do I beat Tommy? The people want to know. All right, so this is the Crime Cavern. If you've ever been to New York City, especially Chinatown, you know there's a huge bottomless pit underneath Chinatown. It's called Crime Cavern. Great tourist location. I recommend it. They actually renamed this bottomless pit in honor of KZ Fru, who once gun dived into the pit in the middle of a speedrun marathon. Really, you know, we all think of him often in his memory. All right, well, he just stuck there. True story, you don't actually need him in order to complete the level. You can actually just go to the end of the level, and it should still work, or else I'm going to feel really dumb. Anyway, this is how you climb a ladder. You just go real fast. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, I almost... No, okay. Yeah, I don't know, Skiller. I don't know why. Is he still stuck over there? Or is he coming? I really don't know. So that guy that got stuck was supposed to be following me, and I really don't know why he didn't move at all. So, as I said, usually this has happened to me once before where he got stuck somewhere else. And in that situation, I was able to finish the level. But we're going to find out together, folks. This is going to be, we're doing live science here in True Crime New York City speed running. Yeah, bottomless pits are dangerous. Don't worry about it. Yeah, anyway, so this should still work. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Okay, well, unfortunately, he's blocking already. Okay, there we go. Well, unfortunately, there's a way you can punch loop this guy using the first hit of the heavy combo punch. I didn't do it there, so... I'm sure Skiller's already mad about it in chat. You are able to loop that guy on the first hit of the heavy combo, and you can get him immediately down to the amount of health. So now we have a classic climb the wall, have the man throw boxes at you sequence. We're going to do this 3 times. Important note when you're climbing up the wall, you don't want to stick too close to the left side of the wall. If you're too far to the left side, his pathing might cause him to fall off the pipe. And if he dies, the level does become... You can't complete it. It is unfinishable if he dies by falling into a bottomless pit. There's also a possibility here we could get infinite boxes spawning at the top. If we get infinite boxes, it will make this a little difficult. Depends how fast they come. The infinite boxes thing isn't like a binary switch. It kind of varies in the speed. And when we get to the top, there'll just be a giant, like, I don't know, circus of boxes. A circus of value, if you will. Oh, yeah, here. Wait, I think I hear him? No, okay. For a second, I thought I heard the boxes. Because they're all vibrating, they make like terrible boxy noises. Anyway, we're finally done climbing walls. Oh god, I feel like I have no control. If you do fall off, it's really terrible and you lose minutes. I haven't done it in a while though. All right, now we have to really get this run back on track, and the only way to do that is by having a fight on the subway rails. Oh, whoa. Now this guy's aggressive today. Jeez. No, man. Messed it up again. That's okay. We're in a marathon. There we go. So this is what it's supposed to look like. The idea is that you'd be able to continue looping with the heavy combo. Ideally, though, you'd get a lot more damage than I did. Oh. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. He knocked me down as I was falling there. Sure, sure. All right, so that finishes up the Shadow Tongue. And now it is on to the Palermo Mob, which is a traditional Italian crime family. And of course, if you're trying to track down the mafia, the first place you would go to is your local Italian restaurant. And we just need to beat up these guys so that we can talk to, hey, Tony. So ideally you get these 2 guys before going to the kitchen. Because this is a marathon, I'm going to go for comedy strats. He needs to chill out. This guy does as well. Bye. Tony is real upset about what's happened here. Oh, that didn't actually kill him. Let me just cleave him. All right. Oh no, I killed him. Oh, I forgot to interrogate him. Whoopsies. I didn't realize that would kill him. I thought I just needed to knock him out. Well, folks, I have never done that before. That's what I get for improvising in the middle of a mission. No one saw that. What? I guess that really killed him. All right, well, my fault. Turns out police brutality is bad. Oh, I'm supposed to use a bat. Okay. Well, look. We'll leave that one on the cutting room floor, okay? This is a pizza shovel? Oh, no. Okay, well, I arrested that guy. There we go. All right. This is fine. This is fine. Normal police activity here. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go. Now I can interrogate him. Simple. We just had to use the pizza shovel. Anyway, I'm mad at that guy, so I'm going to punch him out. Anyway, we got the information that we needed, which was that the next place we have to go is the mortuary. I know, folks, that y'all have been dying to go to the mortuary. I've also been dying for a taxi. Please. Should I just... I think I should just take this one. All right, here we go. This one's all the way up in Washington Heights. So now we're going to go in here. We're going to try and track this guy down. We're just going to do... We're going to do the damage cancel again. Oh, we almost died, but don't worry. I got a little blood left in my foot. Ideally, I would have damage canceled the fall, but missed that one. It's okay, though. The end of the mission's right here. And now we have to chase down the mortician who's trying to get away from us. And if you've been waiting for a pit maneuver, hopefully you'll get the pit maneuver of your dreams here. Let's see. Hopefully, I think he goes straight here. Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, come on. There we go. I got him. That's a pit maneuver. Oh, please, please. Okay. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with getting him out of this truck, to be honest. It's a lot of strange things have happened. All right. Now, once we shoot him in the leg, he is ready to talk to us. Cool. Job well done. Now we need a taxi. Oh, okay. There's a taxi. We gotta go get fit by going to the gym. Anything I'm about to do here, please don't do this in a gym. This is extremely rude. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, that guy's gonna throw me. What a jerk. I did manage to pick up this barbell though. Boink. Cool. All right, so now we need to activate a cutscene, which is like somewhere around here. Here we go. There's a chance here the camera could get locked in this corner. It's happened to me like 3 times, but never in a marathon, and it's not going to happen now. Thank goodness. We actually have to follow her around the track. If you don't follow her, she jumps out the window and gets away, and you fail the mission. Anyway, once you chase her enough, she gives up. Yeah, when they tell you not to drop weights at a gym, this is really what they're talking about. Don't do what Marcus did. So we got information from Sour Candy, who was the person that we were asking questions nicely of there. And the next location we have to go is an accounting office. We're going to look up a person of interest, you might say. Easy, mortgage, and loan. Once again, we are going to clip out of bounds and then just go straight to the elevator. We do need to load the next portion of the level, and going to the elevator does that. So we have to jump into it, enter the elevator, and then exit the elevator the way we came into it. Now, in order to interrogate the dude at the end of the level, we do have to spawn in a few guys. And then we have to murder 4 guys through a wall. Again, every time you see +3 career, someone has died. And then, hey, Tony, how's it going? Oh, wait. Here's a problem. So the interrogation commands can be contextual, and if you're too close to a wall, he will try to hit his head against the wall to interrogate him, even though he's not actually close enough to the wall to make the interrogation work. So we're almost done with the mob. Got one more place to go. Their last front business is a construction. Please enjoy the incredible shadows in this video game. Truly astonishing works of art. It's the Tower of Pisa. I would never expect an Italian crime family to be involved in such an operation. So up front here, we're going to do a few tricks to evade some enemy spawns. Get rid of this debris, and then we're going to hopefully clip through this wall. There we go. And then we're going to attempt to stay on this side of the wall, gun dive over that. It's easy to fall down, but we're going to do this, and it's going to prevent some more spawns. Oh, okay, that might have triggered the spawns. Yeah, okay, that's bad. Well, that's fine. Obviously, I have now activated spawns I didn't want, but that's okay. I'll just take care of those guys. Ooh, I do have an AK, though. That's pretty good. Okay. Anytime now, Marcus. As you can see, like 4 extra guys spawn here because I accidentally hit the marker for that by walking on the wrong side of the wall. Cool. All right. Sometimes one of those guys will get stuck in the elevator, and you'll have to like avoid auto aiming because there's a chance you could auto aim into the guy in the elevator and die as a result of it. So now we got another short rail shooter sequence where we have to shoot guys. The good news though is that we can auto aim through the floor. So once they spawn, we can just shoot them through the floor. It's pretty good. Also, this guy is like a total chump. Yeah, bye. See you later, friend. I think there's 2 of the guys I can do that to. So as I said, we're just gonna, yeah, the corpse having a normal one, just kind of bouncing around on the scaffolding. Oh man, I think if I had gotten that board in time, I would have been able to knock that guy down, but I was goofing off too much. All right. So now we're almost done. Almost up to the boss of the Palermo mob. He's sitting up there in that big piece of equipment. He's going to attempt to thwart us with his powerful crane technique. But I think we got a few surprises for him. Unfortunately, we can't actually shoot him just yet. We have to wait until this cutscene. So now I'm just going to mash fire. There's a chance I could get... Okay, there is a non-zero chance I could get like dunked through the level geometry and die from falling, which would have been great. But thankfully, we have completed the level. Hooray! Good grief! And now we move on to the last crime syndicate, which is the President's Club. And once again, we need a taxi. I like how taxis keep flickering in and out of existence at the distance. All right, here we go. Finally, let's go to a drug den. And y'all, yeah, you know what my favorite brand of drug dens is? It is absolutely Motorola. Oh wow, I just accidentally shot a civilian. Promise it was an accident. Might be. Oh wow, I shot another one. Oh man. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Alright, so all these four guys are just sitting with their arms in the air, but then they're gonna fight me. But we do have to kill them in order to interrogate the bad guy. That is, in fact, actually required. President Lincoln here has a minigun for some reason. He's also hanging out with his biggest fan, but we don't have to worry about that part. And then we peace out. We got the information that we needed. That is not the kind of yellow car I want, but that is. So the guy in the drug den told us to go clubbing, so we're going to head over to Club Tadao. Also sponsored by Motorola. Thank you. And we're going to immediately go out of bounds. Important, if you're playing this level, you want to hint go slowly under lasers. I've never played this level casually, so I have no idea what that means. For a second there, I thought this guy didn't spawn. Oh boy. Easy, simple, see you later. And we're going to go right back out of bounds. Oh. Go slowly under lasers. Cool. Easy level. Let me... you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just take that one. No reason to torture myself trying to get taxis. So up here we got our next auto-scroller sequence, which is going to be the homicide chat sequence. So folks, if you've been feeling safe, if you feel like things are going okay, I got bad news. You're no longer in Twitch chat. You are in homicide chat, so watch out. Trust no one. So shout out to that man standing on top of the goddamn limo like that. What an incredible thing. So I should give a few few comments to people who put this speedrun together. F and Cat were sort of, I think, some of the original people who really got this speedrun going. I think a lot of what they did was before I came in, so I can't name specific strats, but I can only imagine a lot of the clips were found by them. KZ Fru did a lot. He found the skipping audio lines, which saves like 8 minutes throughout the run. And then also Skiller, who found some of the best skips in the game, like hard cell skip, city crime skip, stuff like that. So this speedrun is really cool, and I'm very happy to run it. I do have the world record time, which is I think currently 54:24. It is a hell of a video game, and I very much enjoy showing it off. So for these guys on the sport bikes, I'm going to be using free aim as much as I can. Although I think for some of these parts, I might just... that man is dead. That guy's just going to go... oh, no, he actually... wow, usually he doesn't... usually he just goes through the ramp. That's amazing. So if you chain reaction, guys, you get a ghost motorcycle. So that this little motorcycle is just going to follow me for a while now, Which is okay, though. I like Coaster Motorcycle Friend. Oh, all right. Good job. Good job by the limo there. Incredible. Yeah, we've been looking for a better speedrun than True Crime New York City for a while now, and it really hasn't happened. It's a big issue. Oh. Boing. Oh, and it's gone. All right. Never mind. Easy. That motorcycle went at 88 miles per hour, and it is gone now. Yes, this video game is art. If anyone's been asking you whether or not video games are art, you tell them yes, and then you show them True Crime New York City, and that should allay any concerns that they had. Oh, bye to that motorcycle. Blech. Uh-oh, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Ah! Yeah, this game isn't really what I would call a well-programmed under-scroller. It doesn't really keep the traffic out of the way like it should, so, you know. You can't always get what you want. Oh, bye to that motorcycle. That's a field goal was good. So we're almost to the end here, but I got bad news. The auto-scroller is longer than the song, but instead of putting on a different song or making the auto-scroller shorter, they just loop the song, and so the song has started playing again. Truly, one of my favorite design decisions of all time. Now we just have to murder this guy by free-aiming him. And he falls out. And that's it. We're done with auto-scrollers. Thank goodness. And now we need to find another vehicle. Ideally, so the fastest you can get here is a sports bike. Typically, you settle for a police car. Is usually what I go with. That's sort of the common fast vehicle. It's also hard sometimes to tell, like, what vehicles are fast. There's a lot of vehicles that look like each other that seem like they'd be fast, but really aren't. Remember, so the PC version is like slightly faster, so it probably makes everything look much more ridiculous than it would if everything was slowed down like it is on the console versions. Or at least this is what I choose to believe. I don't know if that's really true. All right. So everyone, let's pray for Super Jump here. Super Jump is a strategy that works like 5% of the time, and I'm going to attempt it anyway because I'm a goon. Oh, all right. Totally normal platforming, and then we're going to position ourselves like this with our camera like this and pray. Nope. All right, so we just fell through the wall, but that's okay. There's a backup strat for this. My backup strat for this is like the one bit of tech I contributed to this game. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. Nice, easy. So we're going to destroy this truck while we're out here, though. That'll be useful in like 30 seconds. But we need to clip back inbounds in order to be able to continue the level. Please. There we go. All right, right inside the card printing machine. Thank you. So that's the guy we're trying to interrogate. We needed him to spawn. All right, we don't really need this gun anymore, so I'm just going to shoot all the bullets. Oh, all right. So he's going to get into the exploded truck, and he's going to immediately get out of it because, like, you dummy. It's an exploded truck. Like, what are you doing? And he's going to run all the way to a specific spot on the level, and this is the only place where we can interrogate him, so we'll just wait for him here. cool. All right. We are close to finishing off the President's Club and learning who the real evil cop was. What? Why did it flash like that? All right, I don't know. The more I know about this game, the less I understand, which is perhaps for the better. All right, we need a taxi. Oh, hello. So now the leader of the President's Club is President Benjamin Franklin, who is hanging out in his recording studio. So we're gonna attempt to finish these levels in record time. We are in some of these levels we've been disarmed. We do not have our normal gun, and so we have to get weapons from the enemies, and then we go anime on them. So this is like really important. I need to keep picking up guns because when I empty the ammo in these guns, that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these pistols and then head down to the next level. Yeah, that man lost his leg. All right, so these guys are all trying to record sick tracks, but not going to work out for them. Get some ammo in our one pistol. I like that one guy is like playing like a classical dirge, like a funeral march. I'm not quite sure what's up with that, but I like it. I respect it. It's good style. So we could have clipped through this gate, but you have to open the gate using this button for the exit to the level to activate. Yeah, I wish you could just clip in, but it doesn't work. And so now we're going to go all the way to the end, almost in run and gun mode by using auto aim. But once we get close to the end, we're just going to start firing our weapon so that we can get to this final confrontation with Benjamin. So we have to use weapons to break Benjamin's armor. Wait, where'd that bamboo go? So the bamboo is tougher than our fists, but I need to find the bamboo. I totally knocked some down. There we go. Come on. There we go. Marcus actually picked it up. Thank you. Okay. All right, no. Okay, there we go. All right, knocked it out. Come on. Yeah, this is a pretty bad first round of this fight. Ideally, you would have been able to take him out with just the sword and the and using the first stick of bamboo. Needing 2 sticks of bamboo is really slow. Definitely a sign that things did not go as I wanted. He usually doesn't do a wake-up attack, so I'm going to attempt to bully him. And then he's going to run away now. He's going to drop his sword first. My whole life has been about defeating Benjamin, it's true. As you do, when you're fighting a recording artist, you take the zip line to the next roof, and then he has 2 swords, and you fight him with your 1 sword. Oh boy. Oh my. Okay, Marcus, thank you. Throw your sword into the night sky. Thank you. Yeah, Benjamin is a huge anime fan. I'm pretty sure that is 100% correct. Anyway, Benjamin told us what we finally needed to hear, which was that the real bad guy all along was our police mentor from the beginning of the game. He has been trying to escape New York City the entire game, but his true failing is that he's been trying to use the New York City subway to do so. New York City subway moves with the speed of smell, though, so he's pretty much been stuck on the subway for the entire game. And we're just going to chase him through here. Time will be coming up sometime. Pretty sure I forgot to count off, too, but whatever. Don't worry about it. All right, so time will be when the black bars come in. Anyway, thanks all for watching this run. This is a really good speed game. If you want to learn it, yeah, tell me to make a tutorial. There we go. Time. Still probably sub 1 hour. Hooray. Very good. So, yeah, the silent movie. Again, there's no dialogue playing, so that's enjoy that. And I'll be back in like 2 or 3 hours with another speed run. So look forward to that. We got, I think, Blasto coming up, which is a PlayStation 1 classic. So please enjoy that. That's it from me for now. So enjoy Shots Fired 7. Thank you.